Now, let us study in detail about viruses. Viruses basically have been divided into two categories: ribovirus and deoxyribovirus. What is the difference between both? Ribovirus, it has RNA as a genetic material, and deoxyribovirus includes DNA as its genetic material. So these are two types of viruses, basically on the basis of genetic material. Another important term you have to learn is virion. What is virion? An inactive virus or an inert virus is called virion. We have studied earlier, I told you that viruses, they remain inactive unless they enter the body of host. So the virus outside the body of the host or outside in a living body is called as virion, and other active viruses are called virus. Now viruses, they may have any kind of genetic material, either RNA or DNA. If they have RNA as genetic material, those viruses are called as riboviruses. If they have DNA as genetic material, then the viruses are called as deoxyriboviruses. Now viruses are of various shapes. They may be helical, they may be cuboidal, cube shaped, they may be elongated, helical shaped, like in TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. It has a helical structure. Helical means elongated structure, long structure, TMV. They may be cuboidal in shape, cube shaped bacteria found in poliomyelitis virus, the virus which causes polio. So this is all about viruses. Now let us study in detail about viruses. Actually, the components of viruses. What are the components of viruses? Means, what is virus actually made up of? Virus is made up of four things. First is nucleoid, then capsid, and then envelope, which is not found in all the viruses, and then enzymes. These are also found in some of the viruses. So these nucleoid and capsid, these two things are found in all kind of viruses. What is nucleoid? Naked genetic material is called as nucleoid. Naked genetic material. What is naked genetic material? The material which is found outside the nucleus. So viruses, they do not bear any nucleus, so their genetic material is nucleoid. They have naked genetic material, that may be DNA or RNA. Then DNA also may be single stranded or double stranded. RNA also may be single stranded or double stranded. They also may have either one copy of their genetic material, whether that is DNA or RNA, or they may have two copies of genetic material. So it varies. Some of the viruses have DNA as single stranded DNA genetic material, and some have, like pox, chicken pox viruses. They have, let me recite examples here. Nucleoid, that is genetic material, DNA or RNA. DS I am writing, that is double stranded DNA. SS, single stranded DNA. Similarly here, double stranded RNA, SS, single stranded RNA. So the viruses with double stranded genetic material, example you can write here is pox virus. Pox virus. Pox virus. And single stranded genetic material, you can write here phase, particularly coliphase. What are phases? We'll tell you later. And double stranded RNA is found in tumor virus. And single stranded is found in TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. So these are the type of viruses on the basis of what kind of genetic material do they bear, whether they have DNA or RNA. If they have DNA, whether they have single stranded DNA or double stranded DNA. If they have RNA as genetic material, whether it is single stranded or double stranded. So similarly it varies in different kind of viruses. Next is capsid. Capsid is what? A protein coat found in viruses. Viruses, they have outer protein covering, outer covering which is made up of protein. That covering is called as capsid. Next is envelope. Another outer cover is found in some of the viruses, particularly in animal viruses. The viruses which attack animals, they have outer envelope. So that envelope is found in animal viruses, the viruses that attack animals, and other viruses are naked. And enzymes, some viruses also contain some enzymes like lysozyme, RNA polymerase, reverse transcriptase. These enzymes are important. RNA polymerase, lysozyme, reverse transcriptase. You will study about these enzymes in 12th. From 12th class point of view, these enzymes are quite very important. So better if you learn now only where can we get these enzymes from. These enzymes can be got from viruses. Understood? So this is all about basic structure of viruses. Next topic is reproduction in viruses, that we'll study tomorrow.